Welcome to Live Edge, episode number next time, Matt.
I'm Amy.
Welcome to the show. On this episode, tool deals. We got some really cool July 4th tool deals to show you. The man with the deals, Armor says.
Happy Tools Day.
Happy Tools Day. As it was just said by Steve Gale. Happy Tools Day again.
He's the one that came up with it last week.
So there we go.
Thank you, David. Sorry I had to miss the members only.
Yeah, end of the quarter is really busy for her.
Yeah.
Really busy. Happy 4th, everybody.
Cody finally made it to 20, said, whoop, whoop.
Good job. What's up? All right, so we'll jump right into these deals of this week. This is July 4th, if you don't know. Also, Amazon Prime Day is July 8th, which is next week. And there's going to be some, what I would assume, really good deals as there are every year. And I've got a cheat sheet for you to get ready for Prime Day. If you haven't seen that yet, we'll talk about it in a minute. So we'll jump into these deals. First and foremost, all of these deals are listed on my website at 731woodworks.com. If you click the Tool Deals button right there, it's going to take you to the Tool Deals page way over here, just like this. And so right now I've got a running July 4th day sale and for Home Depot and Lowe's. So you want to check those out, and I'll talk about some deals that are in there later. You can also push that shop button right here on YouTube. Most of the deals are listed under the shop button, but some of these are not. And I'll tell you which ones are not. This one is not. This has been a very popular deal today. This went out in my daily deals email this morning. 56% off this Japanese handsaw, this 6-inch saw. It was $25.99. It's down to $11.37. This is a no-brainer if you don't have one of these little saws. Perfect for flush cutting dowels, even small parts. You know how when you cut certain cuts on plywood, maybe with the table saw, it doesn't go all the way through. You need to finish that cut. This will do it. So this is a nice little handsaw to have. And it's only, again, $11 and change. These are all listed in the description of this video. All of these deals are, but you can also find them on the website. Next up, this one is listed in the shop button. This is $100 off the Rikon 10-inch Deluxe bandsaw. This is the 10-3061. There's another deal that is similar to this, but it's the different saw that has a stand. It's a lighter duty saw. This is the better saw, in my opinion. This was $699. It is now only $599. This is a nice little benchtop bandsaw. I talked to a bandsaw expert, a guy that teaches bandsaw classes a couple of years ago, and I asked him what was the best benchtop bandsaw that you could buy, and this is the one he suggested. I've never used this one, but I may have one on the way, so we'll see. Next up, this is a nice little deal. $100 off the DeWalt XR. The XR is their top of the line drill and impact set. This comes with an 8 amp hour battery and I think a 2 amp hour battery. So this is the XR battery, 1/4 inch impact, as well as a 1/2 inch hammer drill, XR line, $100 off, was $399 all the way down to $299. And this one is also not listed in the button, I don't think. If I'm almost mistaken, it's not, but it is in the description of this video if you want to check that out. Next tool deal. I love this. Y'all know I like this Milwaukee M12 installation driver. This is one of my favorite little drills for the shop, especially if you're building any kind of cabinetry, even shop cabinetry, or building drawers, or getting into tight spaces, or even using around the house just to get up into tight spaces. All those attachments, that 90-degree attachment, offset attachment, all of these are just extremely useful. This is $199 plus you get to choose a free tool. This one is listed in that shop button. So this is a solid little deal with that free tool because there's several different tools you can choose from. This normally sells for $229 anyway. It's down to $199, and then you also get to choose a free tool. STL Woodworking says he has that bandsaw, and it's a great little benchtop option. So if you're looking for a nice bandsaw, I've gotten several emails, people looking for bandsaws lately. This might be a good option to look at. Next up, if you love Ryobi, or if you're you want to dip your toe into the green Kool-Aid, this is how you do it. This is a 6-tool combo kit. It was $549 all the way down to $429. And if I'm not mistaken, that looks like the Gen 2 circular saw. It has the same adjustment for the bevel. It has the rafter hook. It has the dust port that I pointed out on that video that it has. These are all the key indicators that that's a Gen 2 circular saw. That's the newest one. I'm almost certain it is. Then, of course, you get their newest drill, the Ryobi 1+ HP. All these are 1+ HP lines, so that's the newest, latest. The only one that's not is light, and it doesn't need to be. Everything else is impact drill, the recip saw, the oscillating or multi-tool, and then, of course, the drill there. This is a solid set, and for a solid deal, too. Also, Ryobi Days is still going on, so if you go to Home Depot, you can get 2 batteries and a free tool for $99, or you can get 3 batteries and a 1+ HP tool for $199. That's the one I want. These were all the rage. Does anybody know, or anybody remember these going crazy during the middle of last year? The StackTech, Tough Built StackTech boxes. Everybody and their mama was showing these on Instagram as well as Facebook and everywhere else. And I wanted them so bad, but I never did buy any. And I don't know. I still want to, but I don't have room for this right now. But these are really cool. Like, everything about these just looks cool. I like the way these are. Anyway, $154 off right now. It was $134 off 2 weeks ago. I posted that deal. Well, guess what? Today, it's $20 more. $154 off on this whole set. It was, or you can get it right now for $269. It was $423 for that rolling set. These are really nice boxes. Next up, this is the final day. They extended. Yesterday was supposed to be the final day, and they extended the sale. Jessamine is having a 15% off right now on all of their, or a lot of their tools. We're talking router lifts, dowel jigs, squares, miter gauges, basically the whole line of tools that they, not every single thing, but a lot of it is on this sale. This is in the description, or you can go to the website and get this on the website, 730woodworks.com, but it's not listed in the shop button. But this is a solid deal right here if you're looking to save some money on Jessamine tools. Rigid fans, or even if you're not a rigid fan, this is a corded tool. Both of these are corded tools, so you don't have to be in their battery platform. You get a nice trim router plus a little sheet sander. It was $179, $80 off, all the way down to $99. This one is in the shop button as well. Next up, I showed this last week, I think, but this is too good to not show. This is 2 5 amp hour batteries of the DeWalt 20 volt. A charger, plus you get to pick 2 free tools. Buy one, get 2. You're going to click choose your gifts right here. What you want to do is minus the sander if you don't want it. If you do, leave it. And minus the impact if you don't want that. And then just start clicking see more until it opens up all of your options. My suggestion, personally, this is also in the shop button. You can use the shop button to get this one. Click the plus button here on that router if you don't have the router, because that router is awesome. Plenty of power to do anything you want it to do for trim routing, even doing some grooves and dovetails and things like that. It'll do a really good job with it. And then any other tool you might want in your shop, all of these are good options, but my pick is the router. And of course, you're getting the 2 5 amp hour and 2 free tools. 2 free tools. The router itself is $249 by itself. And then, of course, if you wanted to pick up the Impact, that's another $220. So basically getting over $400 and something in tools for most of these selections, free. It's a banger deal. Like, this is one of the better deals. It's been going for a while. I don't know when it'll end, but it is a very trendy deal too. 10,000 people bought it last week. So this is a very popular deal. If you're looking to add more tools to your DeWalt or just get it started with a DeWalt, hit the shop button. I'm telling you, you're going to love that one. Also, if you want to add some bits, these things are $30 off, right? No, $20 off for a complete bit set. I have this whole set, or at least most of these bits in the shop. The drill bit set is super nice to have, just to have a few extra bits around. And then all their driver bits are always really good. So this is a solid deal here. This one's also should be in the shop button. Was $49 all the way down to $29. Next up, if you're into Craftsman, people ask me why I don't show Craftsman stuff. Well, I have, but I should do it more. This was $149 all the way down to $99. This deal goes to August 6th. This is in the shop button as well. If you're in the Craftsman platform or you've been thinking about it, or if you just need a good budget option, drill and driver, this is a solid option. All right, so I have posted I've been updating over the last couple of days, and we'll continue to update this continually. There's 2 posts here before I talk about the Amazon Prime cheat sheet, 4th of July Home Depot deals, and the 4th of July Lowe's deals. We'll look at the Lowe's deals first. If you go to the website, 731boards.com, and click on the Tool Deals button, you'll see these on the first page typically. Tomorrow morning when we start posting deals, these will kind of get buried a little further down, so you can just scroll down to find them. But right now, we're continually updating these as I find new deals. You can see there's a ton here to go look through. So it just depends on if you're looking for power tools or combo kits or storage deals. I have them sorted so you can find them a little bit easier. And same thing with the Home Depot. I have these a little differently so you can shop all the Ryobi deals, Milwaukee, Rigid, all that Husky deals. But they are also sorted by some of my picks that I think are really good deals. So you can check both of these pages out on the website. Again, these will be continually updating through the 4th. And last but not least, if you're getting ready for Prime Day, July 8th through the 12th, go to the website, 731works.com, scroll down until you see the Prime Day power tips, and you're going to look on there. There's 10 power tips here that's going to help you get ready and save the most on Prime Day. This is like, you got to gear up to save, right? Was that if you fail to prepare, you're preparing to fail. And the last thing you want to do is get ready for Prime Day on July 8th when the deals start dropping early that morning and you're not ready. You're going to miss out on some deals because some of them go fast. So you can sign up for a free 30-day Prime membership here if you've never had it before. You can get that 30 days and then you can cancel it if you don't want it after the Prime Day.
Is awesome.
Yeah. I always buy some stuff on Prime Day. Last time was it last year we bought the big TV?
Mm-hmm.
Bought a big TV and they brought it in a freight truck. I was like, what? It's not that big. But anyway.
Doesn't even work that well.
Yeah, it's all right.
Mm-hmm.
But we got a good deal on it. Anyway, go check out the Prime Day cheat sheet and get ready. All right, what's up? Let me make sure I didn't miss no questions.
Have you welcomed
I haven't welcomed you back.
Okay. Welcome, Casey Hamilton, to our 1x6 supporter club. Glad to have you. Colm says that he really wishes Lowe's and Home Depot would open some stores in Ireland because he would make a great store manager. I love that.
The Key says, I look like Pitbull in a similar accent. What kind of songs he sing?
The Key also says, I consider you my guru. Learned a lot from your vids, especially the safety tips. Those are good ones. Grant says, I got more batteries than I thought I ever would. How many are too many? When is it enough? Is it ever enough?
It's like clamps.
You gone? Love you.
Love you. I don't know Pitbull's music.
Tim said you're cooler than Pitbull.
Seems like I should know some of his
Hello,
music.
Ridge Runner. He says just stop by to see how things are going and say hello.
Stack Tech has the coolest factor, but go in knowing that the latches on the lids don't work while they're stacked. You either have to leave it on the boxes unlatched or unstacked to get to the contents. It's good to know. Thanks for reading the chat. Oh, man. You guys are why we're here.
More clamps. Yep.
I so need more clamps.
Always need more clamps.
There was a clamp deal the other day going on the website, but it may be gone now.
Yeah.
Those go pretty quick.
They were selling out really fast when you were showing it last time.
Yeah. I'm disappointed, according to Jacob. He says, I'm disappointed DeWalt doesn't offer their top-of-the-line hammer drill and impact driver in a kit. That would be cool. Yeah, the brand new, the one with the anti-rotation, I really wish they would put that in the kit too. There is a good deal going on that. Lowe's has it too, where you can, if you buy that drill, you get a free power stack battery, and it's the 8 amp hour power stack that's like $250 or $289, something like that. Like, it's a really good deal. You get a really nice battery.
Grant said, I'm running out of the room for clamps and batteries. Goodness. Mr. Mo started today.
Yep. Today was our very first employee outside of Miss 731 and I. Our first outside employee started today.
Yep.
So that was pretty cool. He sat right over there most of the day.
He said it's the hardest job he's ever had.
Did he say that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe him.
He was being
a little facetious. But he's going to be helping me with the deal post and all that stuff. Matt, have you looked at the taper jig from Gripper? I've seen it, but I haven't used it yet. Most of Lowe's best deals are on the website. Yeah. First time on your live. Thank you. Appreciate that. I made the router table from your tutorial. Hope you liked it.
R&R gifted 5 memberships. Those went to Alien Leader. Well, it looks like it's so weird the way it did that. It's showing it went from R&R to R&R, but it went to Alien Leader, Stephen Wilcox, Pyre, Kaylin Dubois, and that's him. Okay.
Welcome to the 2-4 Nation.
Welcome to the 2-4 Nation.
If you don't know, 2-4 Nation channel members, they get early access to all the videos, so they don't have to worry about the outlaw effect. Yep. So if there's a tool they want, it may sell out, they get it first. And then, of course, they get behind the scenes footage. And then, of course, we do a members only live stream before this one most Tuesdays.
And the stickers did go out. They finally went out.
Yeah, they also get a sticker, a 2-4 Nation sticker.
They finally went out. Mr. Mo did them today. I had him do those today.
Kevin Kane says, I finally built a piece of furniture. Congratulations. A chunky farmhouse coffee table. However, a little larger, not a light table. No, those things are pretty heavy.
Mike wants to know why track saws are so expensive.
I would like to know that too, Mike. I have no idea. Because they can, kind of thing. They are very expensive, but it's still one of my most favorite tools I use.
Belty Cat found a pirate selling corn at a huge discount.
That's awesome.
It was a buccaneer.
That's good. That is fantastic. That's a good one. What was that one I heard today? Somebody told me a joke on a call
home.
today.
Good night.
Oh, man. It was so good. I forgot it. Something sleeping somewhere. Dang it. It's gone. I'll never remember it. Just wondering how to become a part of the member of the 2-4 Nation. Right under this video, there should be a join button somewhere. Do you see a join button? Like right here, it should be join.
No, I do not.
Oh,
right there.
Yeah, there's a join button under this video. There's a join button. You just click that, and it'll give you some levels and different things you want to choose, and then you can choose that. But any of them get you in the 2-4 Nation.
Mike wants to know, how was Appleton?
Appleton was a lot of great people.
A lot of good people.
Man, just good people.
But Wisconsin is weird, y'all.
Yeah, we felt like we was in an upside down world. Like,
I did.
Things on the menus are different, but they're the same, but they're called different things.
It's so weird.
It's got a heavy German influence in I didn't know that, in that area. And so, like, a lot of your restaurants have, like, German-inspired dishes and stuff like that. But there was a lot of good people. We had a good time.
Oh, yeah. STL gifted 10 memberships. Those went to the Akai, or Aki, I don't know how to say that. Cody, a.k.a. Lisa. Derek, Lamwala. Woo! That name is getting me, Lamwala. Bama Boy, that one's even harder. Bama Boy 747, Joseph, and Christopher and Gerlo.
2-4.
Oh my gosh.
The key says, I love when you say 2-4. Yeah, there was a lot of good people showed up in Appleton. We had quite a crowd. There was probably
so many nice
500 and something people that come through there, a little over. A lot of kids that done a kids project. Just a really good day, just fellowship people. Any plans to come to Northeast, specifically New Jersey? Not currently. Open hangar. We'd like to get up that way, but there's no plans currently.
Welcome to our 1x6 supporter club, Fatboy024.
Welcome.
PHAT. Not FAT.
Ed Cameron
y'all.
says, please keep me in your prayers. I found out that I have prostate cancer. We absolutely will be praying for you, Ed.
So sorry about that. That's awful.
Evening, Ed. Bill. Where's the DeWalt 2 battery with a charger for 2 free deal? I can't find it. If you click the shop button right under this video, it should be listed there. If it's not, go to my website, 731woodworks.com. You're going to click on the tool deals button, and you're going to go to the Lowe's 4th of July sale. And it's going to be that very first link right there in the top trending tool deals. When you click that, it's going to open it up.
Welcome to our 1x6 supporter club, Steve Gale, who is also the creator of our Tools Day Tuesday.
Tools Day Tuesday.
I don't think we'll be coming to Alabama anytime soon either.
Rainbow, Alabama.
We love Forrest Gump. We're actually not going to be traveling a whole lot for the rest of this year.
Yeah, we're going to scale that back.
For work. We may have a family trip coming up, but.
Anyone know anything about replacing blades on the Ryobi AP10 planer? I bought some, thought I was good to go, but then, I can't see it.
Thank you, Armor Woodworks by Mike.
Appreciate you. So anybody knows anything about changing those blades, help him out. I'm not sure. I ended up spending quite a bit of money at Woodcraft to order the Jet 1020 drum sander since it was on sale.
Oh,
congratulations.
Good deal.
Florida? No, sir.
Yeah, I don't think.
We honestly don't have any plans to do anything else this year. Now, things could come up.
Yeah.
I would still like to do the 731 bash.
We do plan on having that at some point, hopefully this year.
Yeah.
But we don't know what location yet. Don't have a clue, really. Don't have no clue.
Ain't got no clue. Can you please make a video about crosscut sleds? I need to make a new one. I have one. I have 2, actually. If you just go to YouTube and search 731 Safer Crosscut Sled, that's my newest one. That's the one I would go with. There's also plans on the website that you can get for that as well.
Armor Woodworks sent 5 memberships. Those went to Mike, Kevin, Jason, Fish Nerds, and Jade. Jade Guitars. I like that. Waterbuck said, hit up the Home Depot today at lunch to get the 6-tool combo set for $199.
Awesome. It's a good deal.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Jacob says, what's the difference between a worm drive circular saw and a regular? From my understanding, a worm, because the motor's behind the motor's behind the saw, and there's actually a worm drive gear in there, it gives it more torque. You can have more torque with those style saws.
Curtis, that would be cool if we could buy an RV and drive around the country touring subscribers' shops.
That would be awesome.
That would be so cool.
That would make an epic video.
We've had some major kind of catastrophes hit at home. Lots more than we've
home reno
talked about.
Stuff. It's like money pit.
Not cosmetic, but structural stuff that we've had to do. So we will not be traveling near as much for the rest of this year. And we're going to try to pull back some for next year, too. We've got to try to get back on the better side of things. Oh, no, not the bathroom. The bathroom's good. Well,
Armor, did you see that?
The bathroom's almost good, just in 3D. What?
Armor gifted 5 memberships.
I've already said those.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
Where you
I missed
been?
it. Oh, way up here scrolling down.
Remember I said Fish Nerds and Jade?
Oh, I did remember that. Yep.
Yeah. Just in 3D wants to know if it was still the bathroom. The bathroom's been fine, except while we were in Wisconsin, when they had worked on the roof, evidently knocked something loose. And while we were gone, it happened to crash down and bust our quartz bathroom countertop.
Yeah.
So now we got to have that fixed. But, you know.
When it rains.
It pours in a
Julio
leaking
says
roof.
the Evolution table saw is back in stock. So that was Outlaw Effect too. It went out of stock really fast. If you haven't seen that video, I'll drop it in the chat. But it's is a really cool table saw. It has a built-in. It looks like this. If you just search 731 Evolution table saw, this one right here, this is game over. 600,000 views. You got it. It's a very cool saw. It has outfeed support. It also has that
Thank you,
that
David.
actually slides, so the miter gauge and all slides on it. I don't know where all that would be shown in the video, but you can check that video out if you want. But it's back in stock after 3 months. It has been out, but they also raised the price by $75. Not real pleased about that, but I also don't own the company, so you know they got to make money too. How was your trip? Trip was good. We had a really good trip. It was a really quick trip. Up there late Friday night, we got in, and then we left early Sunday morning. We was
At
back
4
here by
a.m.
like 1:30 p.m. Sunday.
It takes us a long time to travel anywhere because of our location.
Yeah.
We have to connect. You can get nowhere direct hardly from Arkansas.
Mark says, I've been watching you for quite a while, and I've always wondered how close to Berryville do you live? I'm not sure, honestly.
No.
I'm not exactly sure. I've heard of it. We are exactly 4 hours and 25 minutes from Berryville. That's in northwest Arkansas, somewhere around the Fayetteville, Rogers area.
We're
So
250
we're the
miles.
complete opposite end of the state. Like they're northwest, we're southeast.
In the South, you don't tell anybody how far you live away by miles. You always tell them by time. It's so weird because in other places they say miles because, like in Dallas, if you've got to go 5 miles, it could take you 20 minutes. And here, if you go 5 miles, it may take you 3 minutes. So I don't know.
How fast you drive?
I mean, you barely got one red light here. You're like straight through.
Especially in that red car you said.
Yeah.
Is it worth waiting for the Evolution that comes with the stand? I think that's a different model, honestly. Is that the one that's different? It doesn't have the RTNT.
Time versus distance. Yep.
Evolution or TNT.
6 hours.
I think that's a different model.
No, we are in Arkansas.
No, that's the same model. Okay, so it's just coming with the stand is all. This is the exact same table saw, just the stand is included for another $100. Basically, is what it amounts to, from what I can gather there. I mean, if you want it, it's actually in stock on Beaver Industrial's website. Beaver Industrial Supply. I've bought bunches of festival tools from them. If you need the stand, then yeah, it would be nice to have it. Don Mordecai says, last 12 months we've replaced our AC in our house and the entire engine in our van. Ouch. You ever use blade stabilizers on a table saw? I haven't. I have not. I've seen them, but I haven't used them. Wait, you're in Texas? We're in Arkansas.
I just answered.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading probably. Hey, 731 crew. Did you read this one as well? Any thoughts on the Bosch GTS 15? I hope it's decent because it's on the way. I haven't used that one. Oh, why?
It said, oh.
Why would you hurt me? You can't get there from here. That's what everybody. That's what I told everybody in Wisconsin. They were asking how, where we lived and all that. I was like, you can't get there from here. Good old Arkansas. Just bought a house in Pine Bluff. Yokins. Says, I recently made a Karen board. Look it up. It's an interesting game.
Karen board? I've never heard of that.
Me neither. CARR.
You got any pocket hole jigs on sale for the 4th? Cody wants to know.
No, I haven't seen any yet, but I'll keep an eye out for sure.
How did you boost on Etsy when you were selling stove covers? Open Hanger wants to know.
It was just an option under your marketing. It should be a marketing tab there, and it'll give you an option to put advertising or ads is all it is called, ads. And then you just tell how much per day you're willing to spend, and they'll spend your money.
And if you start seeing more orders come through than you can manage, you can reduce that amount. That's what Matt used to do. He would kind of gauge it on that. He would reduce it, and if they got too slow, he would raise it back a little. It's kind of have to find your sweet spot.
Yeah, but it takes a few weeks for it to start going anything.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do any how-to videos or mainly focus on tool reviews? Mainly tool reviews, tips, tricks, that sort of thing.
Michael Mason says, Lloyd. That's kind of how I feel it. Lloyd's in the house right now. That's kind of how I hear it too.
Yeah.
Hey, what time is it?
Power tip time.
Power tip.
Power tip.
Mm-hmm. Power tip is
the power tip is.
some people have to go do accounting.
Oof. Power tip is if you go to the website, scroll down. I've got a Prime Day power tips cheat sheet. And if you're wanting to buy anything on Prime Day, you should go check it out right there. Just look for that one right there, the Prime Day power tips cheat sheet. There's 10 tips in there on how to get ready. And I think you'll be happy you went and looked at it because you'll be ready to save some money on Prime Day. I'll be doing a video on Prime Day, so I'll drop that as quick as I can on Prime Day. So if you're not subscribed, you should hit that subscribe button.
James Brown said, "Love your work. You
Thank you.
inspired
Appreciate
me to try woodworking."
Awesome.
That's
Hope you're
awesome.
liking it.
Lloyd said they closed on their new home. It has a massive detached 2-car garage. Let the games begin. I'll send you and Amy pictures. Crazy excited.
Congrats, brother.
Lloyd.
Happy for you, man.
We are. We're so happy for you.
Let's see. Jeff says, I have a big collection of rigid cordless tools and batteries. Would it be worth to switch to a different brand such as Milwaukee? It just depends on what your goal is. Rigid makes some great stuff. If there's nothing wrong with what you got, just keep it, use it, be happy. If there's tools in Milwaukee's platform that you really would rather have, then maybe. Like if you'd rather have their track saw or their routers or their new sanders or something like that, or their dust extractor, like if there's something there that you're like, I want that, then maybe.
Daniel M. wants to know, is YouTube your main source of income? I tried to record myself making a project and forgot to press record half the time. Matt's done that.
I've done that
he
more
still
times than
does
I
that
can count.
sometimes.
My editor, he was like, hey man, there's no clip here. I'm like, what? I was like, I know I recorded. Yeah, it did. It happens. Yeah, it happens.
You still haven't.
So, yeah, kind of, but we have multiple streams of income. I've tried to diversify as much as possible, but yeah, I guess YouTube would be the main thing.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of the new Flex Stack lithium tools? The only one I've used is the router. It's a really nice router. I like it, but that's really the only one I've used. I haven't had a whole lot of experience with them. I have a theory on Flex that I don't think they're selling a whole bunch of tools. And I kind of wonder what they're doing because they haven't come out with any new tools in a while. Ryobi's crushing it. Milwaukee's crushing it. Rigid come out with some new ones recently. Bosch, Makita, like everybody's just pumping out new tools and they're not really. And then I put out a poll on my YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and total, it was almost like 10,000 votes total. And maybe it was that much, like 8,000 or something. Anyway, I asked, what tools are you using? I had all the major ones and Flex one of them, and like 1% said. So I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm kind of worried they're not going to be around much longer if they don't start innovating. But their storage options are really nice. I think I speak for all of us trying to record videos. But how do you get to 731,000 subscribers as quick as possible? Well, I don't know.
It took you a long time.
Yeah, it took me. This is I started in 2008, so this is 8 years in. I mean, 2017. So this is 8 years in, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and it didn't take off for 3.5 years is when the channel took off. I'd been posting videos. Somebody I saw today was kind of getting discouraged. They weren't getting views on their videos, and they've been doing it a while. And I was like, man, I mean, they're further ahead than I was. It took me a month to get a subscriber, and like all the videos were really awful when I first started, and that's okay because you got to press record to figure out how to do it. But there's a really good book called the YouTube Formula, I think it is. Daryl Eves on Amazon. That's a good one. So read that book and use what he's telling you to do and start doing it. Found myself looking at the subscriber date display in your compilation video. It's cool to see how your channel has grown. Yeah, we've been very blessed. Very blessed. And you kind of get like, you don't ever, like when you're in this, you're not like looking at the numbers every day and you kind of don't think about it. And then you go back and watch a video from like 3 months ago. And then you kind of look down, you're like, oh, wow. Like it's grown quite a bit in the last 3 months or 6 months or a year.
I did change that light.
What light?
Behind us. I just saw it on the video when I came back. It went from like a blue color to purple.
For the Shapeoko CNC, would you recommend their spindle or the Makita router? The spindle. I would definitely, if you have the budget, get the spindle. I had the Makita router burn up on that thing one time. So I put another one in, and the spindle is just better suited for that operation. The key to getting views is to include a cat in every video. Well, I'm not a cat, but we put a dog in there. But Belty Cat.
Hey, you know what? I've seen those. A lot of people, they'll just like pop a cat or a dog up every few minutes somewhere on the screen. And I won't lie, it kind of keeps me interested sometimes. So,
all right. Last one before she has to go to accounting. Carson says, do you have recommendations for dado stacks? Not looking to spend too much. Freud makes a really good one that you can get on Amazon for less than $100. You're going to have to spend about $80 or $90 on one to get a decent one, I think. And then CMT, I think their locking dado stack is on sale for the 130s, I think it was, on Amazon. So those are the two I'd recommend, Freud or CMT.
Richard Terraoni, welcome to our One Before Supporter Club.
Welcome. Thank you.
Make sure you fill that form out, those of you that have joined.
All right. If you're looking for any of these deals we talked about today, just go to my website, 731works.com, or click that shop button. Most of the deals are in the shop button. If you can't find them there, they're absolutely in the description of this video. If you're watching this on replay, I'll put them in the pinned comment as well.
Thank you, Arnar. Well,
she's got accounting to do.
I have to go do accounting.
We'll catch you guys next week. Thank y'all.